Well, I've got another one, and I figured, you know what, why not? Let's make a video. It's gonna be quick, guys. I didn't even bust out anything special. Let me get you the vehicle information here. We've got a 07 Cadillac DTS, 4-door sedan, of course. It's got the good old V8 North Star in it. Engine code LD8. But anyways, customer complaint is that the cruise control intermittently bumps on and off. Now, a lot of you are going to be like, I already know what the problem is, and well, so do I. But I figured this would be a good video, so just a quick, nothing too fancy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit this brake pedal, and I want you to listen. Hopefully you can hear this. I want you to listen to the actuator for the interlock solenoid, okay, for the shifter. So go ahead and listen. I'm going to hit the brake pedal. Alright, listen. Hear it? Off. Off. On. Off. On. Now, I'm going to hit the brake pedal, and I want you to listen to that that solenoid. Hopefully you can hear that clicking in there. But I want you to listen when I hit the brake pedal. I'm just going to tap the brake pedal and release, obviously. So that should click, and then it should just, click back. And it's not. So go ahead and listen. Hear it? And here it didn't click when I released. And I'm going to pull the brake pedal up with my foot. And there it is. Brake pedal switch, guys. So if I hit it, let me get it to stick. There. Let's go and look at the brake lights. So you can see brake lights are on. Now, this is a common problem. It's not like this is rocket science, guys. But sometimes it's literally that easy. So right now, it thinks the brake pedal's depressed. And the switch is this guy right here. Oh, let me see here. See if I can get my dang camera. So, I don't know if you guys are going to hear it, but right here. Oh, this is hard. Right there. Okay, so you see that. Hold on. Alright, so hopefully you can see that. This lever right here hooks to our brake pedal, and that's our brake pedal position switch. Now listen. Okay, I'm just wiggling the shaft on it. I don't know if you can hear the actuator for the shift interlock. I'm barely moving it. On, off, on, off. So every now and then that switch will stick because it's worn. So as this guy's driving down the road, it's kicking his cruise control off intermittently. So we're done, guys. That's what it needs. I'm gonna get a brake pedal position switch, and it's gonna fix it. But we'll go drive it just to see if the cruise control actually works, and confirm what I already know. But let's go take a first spin. Alright, I'm cruising down the road here, guys, and you can see that I'm under the BCM brake pedal. Basically that's the on-off input to the BCM, and you can see that right now I'm driving and it's saying that the brake pedal is on. Now if I pull up on my brake pedal with my foot, you can see it stays off, okay? So no doubt about it, this is the problem. Now I'm hitting the brakes, I'm at a stop, and you can see brakes are applied. I'm letting up on the brakes, and now I'm cruising, and my brakes aren't dragging, but you can see that it's staying on. So that right there will obviously cancel your cruise control, because your brake pedal position is an input to the BCM, and the BCM basically the BCM receives all the inputs from the switches, and the BCM receives all the inputs, you know, all the different inputs, and then it sends it over the serial data, or the CAN bus, to the ECM, and the ECM is who drives the train on the electronic throttle actuator control, right? Your throttle body, which is electronically controlled, and that's how it's going to maintain cruise control. So I got to get up above 25 miles an hour to set the cruise. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep my foot pulled up on the brake pedal. I'm going to set the cruise, and our cruise should never kick off. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to release, you know, not hold the brake pedal up, and just let the bumps in the road naturally kick the cruise control off, just to confirm without a doubt that that is our problem. Which, like I said, guys, obviously we know that's the problem, but just to confirm it. So let me get set with the cruise control on the highway where I got some open road, and then I'll show you. I guess one thing I could say as a side note is that, you know, before I even attacked this one, I just went into Protoman and I looked up cruise control. This doesn't have adaptive cruise control, by the way. Some do, some don't. This one doesn't. And I just read on how the system works, and it was pretty informative, to be honest with you. They give you a lot of information. So that's how I always start with something. Even though I might think I know everything about a certain system, I'll still go in there, do the reading, because every time I read something, guys, I learn something new, or, you know, gain some kind of knowledge. So kind of something to keep in mind if you're doing this stuff is, you know, start with getting yourself familiar with the system. Okay. All right, here we go. So we're getting up. I'm going to set her at about 55 miles an hour. Now I got my cruise control on, and I'm going to hit the set button, which is, again, just an input to the BCM. BCM is going to receive that input voltage change from the steering wheel switch, right? These are the inputs, and then the BCM is going to send it over the serial data to the ECM, and the ECM is going to control the cruise. So let me go ahead and set at, what are we going to go, 55 here. So let's set it, and I've got the brake pedal held up with my foot right now, and you can see that the cruise is set and we're cruising. So let's monitor the brake applied output signal on the scan tool, and you can see that it's off, right? And we're just going to cruise here. Let me decrease my speed a little bit to make sure that the decel feature is working. And every time I hit the decel, according to system operation, it's just going to go down 1 mile an hour, okay? And it is on the dash as I'm hitting it. This guy's going a little slow in front of me, so I'm at, what, 49 miles an hour? Okay, again, I'm still holding that brake pedal up with my foot. Now let me let go with my foot and watch the data pad there, and you can see, boom, no more cruise control. Pull my foot up, hit resume, cruise control kicks back on. I'm holding up on the brake pedal, again, it's off, and I'm going to let my foot, you know, I'm going to take my foot away, let the brake pedal freely sit there like you would just cruising. And as soon as I take my foot away and we hit a bump, boom, she's on. Cruise control cancels. That's it, guys. 8 minutes. Could have been way less than that, but just some insight. Thanks for watching. Take care, and do some reading.